What if I told you there's an ocean twice the size of every ocean on Earth combined? And it's not on Earth. It's locked under a sheet of ice 630 million kilometers away on a moon the size of our moon. And that's not even the strangest thing in our solar system. Today, we're going to 5 moons that sound like pure science fiction, but are completely, terrifyingly real. Our solar system has over 290 known moons. Most are just lumps of rock floating in space, but a handful of them, they're worlds, with weather systems, oceans, volcanoes, and in at least one case, the very real possibility of life. Let's meet them. First stop, Europa, Jupiter's fourth largest moon. From space, it looks like a cracked egg, covered in a web of dark lines stretching across a bright white surface. Those cracks? They're fractures in a shell of ice that's between 10 and 30 kilometers thick. And underneath that ice, a liquid water ocean. Scientists estimate it contains twice as much water as all of Earth's oceans combined. The heat to keep it liquid comes from tidal forces. Jupiter's massive gravity constantly squeezing and stretching Europa as it orbits, generating friction, generating heat. Now here's the question that keeps scientists awake at night. If there's liquid water, and there's heat, and there are minerals from the rocky seafloor below, that's the same recipe that created life on Earth. NASA's Europa Clipper mission, launched in 2024, is heading there right now to find out. Now, let's go somewhere a little more violent. Io, also orbiting Jupiter, is the most volcanically active body in the entire solar system. Not just more active than Earth, more active than every planet and moon combined. Io has over 400 active volcanoes. Its largest, Pele, has a lava lake 300 kilometers wide. The surface is so constantly reshaped by eruptions that it has virtually no impact craters. The lava covers them before they can even form. And the eruptions? Some shoot plumes 500 kilometers into space. The same tidal forces that keep Europa's ocean liquid are what torture Io, but instead of water, the result is a moon that looks like it's constantly on fire. Saturn's moon Titan is the only moon in the solar system with a thick atmosphere. And not just any atmosphere, it's denser than Earth's, made mostly of nitrogen, with a thick orange haze of hydrocarbons blocking the surface from view. But when the Cassini spacecraft finally peered through that haze, it found something extraordinary. Rivers, lakes, seas, a full hydrological cycle, rain falling, carving channels, collecting in lakes. Except it's not water, it's liquid methane. On Titan, it rains methane. The lakes near the poles are filled with liquid methane and ethane. The beaches along those lakes are covered in pebbles of water ice. It is at once the most Earth-like world we've found. And completely alien. Enceladus is tiny, just 500 kilometers across. You could fit it inside India. But what it's doing is extraordinary. Near its south pole, through cracks in its icy surface called tiger stripes, Enceladus is constantly shooting geysers of water vapor, ice particles, and organic molecules, 500 kilometers up into space. This material actually forms one of Saturn's rings, the E-ring. When Cassini flew directly through one of these plumes and tasted it, it found water, salts, silica, hydrogen, and complex organic molecules, every single ingredient needed for life as we know it. Enceladus is essentially advertising itself to us. Scientists consider it one of the top 2 candidates for finding life beyond Earth. Our final moon is the strangest of all, not because of what it does, but because of where it came from. Triton orbits Neptune, but it orbits backwards. Every other large moon in the solar system orbits in the same direction as its planet's rotation. Triton goes the other way. This tells us Triton wasn't born here. It was captured, pulled in by Neptune's gravity from the Kuiper Belt billions of years ago. It's a world that doesn't belong. And because its orbit is slowly decaying, in about 3.6 billion years, Triton will cross the Roche limit and be torn apart by Neptune's gravity, becoming a new ring system. Even today, Voyager 2 spotted geysers on Triton, shooting dark material kilometers above its surface. A captured, backwards orbiting, geyser shooting, soon to be destroyed world. If that's not mysterious, nothing is. 5 moons, 5 worlds, each one stranger than the last. And here's the thing, we've only visited a handful of them up close. There are over 285 more moons out there, most of them unexplored. Who knows what's hiding on them? If you want to keep looping through the universe's biggest mysteries, subscribe to No Loop, new deep dives every week. And drop a comment. Which of these moons would you most want to visit? I'll see you in the next loop.